Hey guys, what's going on? Ghost Dragon 1182 here, back for another episode of Coffee Talk. And in this one, I want to talk about a perfect example of no matter how much you kiss people's asses that are fucking pushing for inclusion and equality in tech scenes, sooner or later you're going to do something that's going to royally piss them off. And right now, there's a bunch of people fucking whining and crying and got their panties in a bunch because Microsoft had some fucking female dancers at their GDC party, and the fucking internet is on fire because now Microsoft is being extremely sexist. And for fuck's sake, man, I can't even stand to fucking see this shit anymore because it's so fucking, out of all the things and the problems in the world that we have, Microsoft having some fucking girls dancing at a party that's the biggest fucking thing on your fucking radar right now. I mean, Jesus Christ. And what I want to know, would it have been such a problem if it would have been a 50-50 split? I'm sick and fucking tired of this outrage culture that's going on where people have to find every fucking little thing to piss and moan about and fucking... I can't take these people seriously anymore because any argument they have about inclusion and equality and all that gets lost because they fucking piss and moan about everything. They don't know how to pick and choose their battles. And having some women dancing at a party, that's... I don't know. To me, it's a non-issue. Maybe because I'm a straight male, maybe that's why I don't see it as an issue. If they had a bunch of dudes dancing and a bunch of women dancing, I'm sure this would not have been a big thing. If they would have had just dudes dancing, I'm sure nobody would have fucking ran their fucking mouth. This is a perfect example of no matter what you do, everything that doesn't fit the what these people want from you is going to get pushed out into the open and scrutinized. And Microsoft, I mean, they've done some decent work trying to get their company to be more inclusive, and they have a luncheon every year at GDC hosting women in the gaming industry. Microsoft CEO, I can't say his name, Satya Nadella, I think is how you pronounce it, I'm not entirely sure, said that Microsoft is very focused on diversity, and they even welcomed Jesse Jackson's push for inclusion in tech at their annual shareholder meeting in December. And they even they have unbiased or unconscious bias training for like 100,000 of their employees or something. So I mean, they're trying to make improvements, and they make one bad decision, and you got these fucking people like Kamina Vincent on Twitter, like, fuck you Microsoft, because these fucking boys clubs that make people feel unwelcomed. And you know, if your feelings are hurt that easily, you're a fucking pussy. I don't give a fuck. I mean, did Microsoft make kind of a dumb decision with this whole thing? Yeah, maybe, you know, at that point I guess could be argued that they weren't using their heads when they did this, and if they really insisted on having the dancers, they could have made it so that there was male and female dancers. But the people that are throwing tantrums like this and fucking stomping their feet like little kids that didn't get a goddamn toy from Toys R Us, I don't know. I don't have respect for that. If you can't have a civil discussion about it, or look at it objectively, or just be like, hey, you know, you made a mistake, I can't take you seriously. These people, these fucking people that want to bitch about every little sexist and misogynist thing that they perceive a company as doing, they just, to me, they come across as fucking pussies because they're just acting like little spoiled children that didn't get their way, and they're throwing a fit. That's how it always comes off to me. And what I really am sitting here scratching my head over is these people that are throwing these fucking tantrums about this whole Microsoft GDC event is they're bitching that Microsoft hired these female dancers, but it's okay that there's female dancers as a profession. You know, that they're not blaming the women for taking up this profession and doing what they're paid to do. It's Microsoft's fault for hiring them. So really, in essence, they're kind of, if you think about it, they're taking the long route to shaming the dancers. You know, they want to say it's okay that these women have chosen this profession, but it's not okay that Microsoft hired them. Well, actually, if you're saying that it's not okay that Microsoft hired them, you're sort of saying it's not okay that that profession exists. Because what I want to know is if it's not appropriate for GDC and the Microsoft party to have these women dancing there, when is it appropriate? When will it be okay to hire these women to dance at an event and it not be misogynistic or sexist or whatever fucking hurts your special little feelings that day. That's the answer I want out of all this, is when is it okay? If this was some lesbian game developer conference and they hired a bunch of female dancers, would it be okay then? If it's a bunch of gay men having a game developers conference and they hired a bunch of dudes dancing, or they hired these women as like an ironic type of thing, is it okay then? That's where's the line drawn? When is it acceptable to have this sort of atmosphere, and when is it not? And I'm sure, the goalpost will move because that's what these people do. But I don't see how you can be pissed off at Microsoft for hiring these girls to dance, but say it's okay that these girls have chosen this profession. That's where the waters get murky to me. We live in a culture today that, while yes, we do need to improve equality in some fields, and like across the board in some instances, people are just so ready to be offended by something anymore that it's sickening. And when I was a kid, there'd be insults slung around, like calling each other faggots or whatever like that, or saying, oh, you're gay or you're a retard and stuff like that. And nobody fucking got offended. Nobody's feelings got hurt or anything like that. And it didn't alienate people. It was just like trash talking and shit like that. But nowadays, it's just so fucking, I don't know. People are turning into pussies at an accelerated rate, and it's just, I don't know. I am sure I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for not being PC or anything like that, but I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care anymore. People want to act like idiots about the littlest things, and there's more important things in life that they should be worried about, or like I said, they gotta start picking and choosing their battles, because they're not doing themselves any favors by approaching the situations the way that they are. Or at least that's how I feel. So maybe I'm just a bigoted, misogynistic bastard, I don't know, but hey, it is what it is, and this is just my take on it.